I'm interviewing Katherine McNamara. Can you tell us about yourself?
I am 14 years old, and I love kids singing, acting, dancing. That's a lot that I do. I have a family with my mom, my dad, and my brothers, and I love soccer, so yeah.
When you first heard about this experience, what were your thoughts about it?
I thought it was, like, hearing about, like, Casey going to Uganda was, like, amazing. I just think it's so cool how two lives from Canada and Uganda can, like, we can talk to each other, and we can, like, see what our lives are like, and, like, see how they're the same and how they're different and how they live, and just stuff like that. It'd just be amazing.
What do you want to know about your pen pal in Uganda?
Things I'd like to know is just, like, what she does in her everyday life, and things like her friends, and, like, when she goes to school. Also, I'd like to know, like, if I went there for a day, what would be, like, the one thing she'd love to show me? Like, something like that. Would be cool.
Thanks.
Hi, I'm Katherine McNamara, and I'm interviewing Yerxa Sanderson. So, Yerxa, if you could ask a pen pal in Uganda one thing that you'd like to know about them, what would it be?
I just want to know, like, what the reality is for them, like, what life is like in their daily routines and things. And I'd like to know, like, when we think about it, like, it feels from here, it feels like it's so different. But then when you just think about how the only difference between us and them is where we are, where we were born, then we're not that different at all.
Yeah, I see that. When, like, you heard of, like, this project, what were your thoughts? What were things that you were like, I'm so excited for?
I was really excited to just, like, see how they live together. Like, for us, friends are, like, people that we see at school and, like, hang out with on the weekends, and family is, like, a separate place where you see at home, but you don't really mix the two. But it seems like for them, like, they're all together as one more.
Hi, my name is Megan Toner, and I'm here interviewing Courtney Gracewood. So, tell us a bit about yourself.
Well, I am 13, and I was born into a big family. I live with my parents and my 3 brothers, who are all younger than me, and I love to sing and bake, and...
Okay, so I have a few questions. Why do you think that this project and, like, the communication between us and the kids in Africa is important?
Well, I think it's important because a lot of people here are really materialistic, and I don't think that the kids over there would be really materialistic. And I don't know, I just think the people here need to see what it's like.
Okay. And what do you expect to hear back from your pen pal? Like, when you're asking them questions, what do you expect them to say? Like, how do you picture their life, I guess?
I don't know. I really have no idea. I think that... I don't know.
Okay. So, what would you like to ask your pen pal?
I would like to ask my pen pal what thoughts go through their mind when they think of us, or, like, living in Canada, I guess, and what it would be like for them to think of us. And I also want to know what kind of chores that they have during the day, or what kind of jobs do the adults have, and things like that. Hi, I'm Courtney Gracewood, and I will be interviewing Megan Toner. So, Megan, why don't you tell us something about yourself?
Hi, I'm Megan. I'm 14, and I have a family of 6 at home. I have my mom and my dad, 2 older brothers, and a younger sister, and we also have a pet dog. And I'm a very creative person, fairly artistic. I love music, to sing and play instruments and to dance. I'm not very athletic, but I do like to dance and downhill skiing. And that's about it.
Okay, so I have a question for you. Why do you think this project is important? Like, what do you think people should know? And
Well, I think this is just a really, really cool experience. Like, we're talking to kids from Africa. Some people might not realize how cool that is. Like, you can't really just send a letter to Africa. We're sending Casey. And it's just, a lot of people might think that over there, what they need is for it to be more like it is here. But when you think about it, where we live, it's not perfect. There are a lot of problems here too. Maybe not as obvious as like poverty and starvation, but I think that we could learn a lot from them too on how to change our ways as well. So.
Okay, and I have another one. What do you think their lives are like? What's your perspective on that?
Well, I know that they go to school and they live in an orphanage, so obviously when they go home, they don't go home to their like relatives and family. They go home to all the other kids and the people at the orphanage. I think they probably would have more chores than we do. We have it pretty easy. And I don't know, I kind of wonder like if they would have pets and stuff, or what kind of animals they would have and stuff, but that's what I think it'd be like for them.
Okay, and what do you have for questions for your pen pal? Like, what would you want to ask them?
Well, what I want to know from my pen pal is, what is your dream? Like here, I'm sure like the perspective of what a dream is very different. Here, the classic dream is to become famous and well known for your talent, like a pop star or something. But I want to know, because there isn't really so much of a media in Africa. So what would your dream be? And I also want to know what a typical day would be like for you, because obviously we live really far away in completely different places, but we're both just kids. So I want to know what your day would be like. And also, I want to know if you're happy and excited about this project and why, because I know I'm really excited and happy about this, because it's such a neat experience to get to talk to you. And I just kind of want to know if you feel the same way or differently, or what your perspective would be.